What's up, athletes? We got some strength on the menu today. I've got a quick full body warm up for you to do before you get started. You're gonna need a couple things, okay? You're probably gonna want a mat to do this warm up on, unless you don't mind laying on the ground. And you're also gonna want your mini band, okay? So go grab those things, get that mini band, get that mat, and we're gonna get started, okay? Our first little exercise that we're gonna do, we're actually gonna be laying on the ground, team. So let's go ahead, let's get down, and let's get started.
Lay on your right side with bent knees. Take your right hand and grab onto your left leg. Then put your left hand on the ground out in front of you with your fingertips on the ground. You're going to roll up and over with your arm, keeping your fingertips on the ground the entire time as you rotate up and around. Try to follow your hand with your eyes. This is going to help to get some rotation in your neck and also in your shoulders. This should feel really good through the spine and the shoulders and even the neck. Let's take about another 20 seconds here, team. Here we go. Okay, we're flipping sides in 3, 2, 1. And here we go, y'all. Go ahead and flip over and do your second side. We're gonna be here for about a minute, so take your time. There is no need to rush. All right, team, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, y'all.
Y'all, I hope that your back and shoulders are feeling excellent. If you need to go back and do that same thing again because it just feels so good, do it. But we're gonna go ahead and move on, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do some seated hip mobility. We're gonna go through 3 different exercises, all right? The first one, team, we're just sitting up nice and tall. We wanna have a shins distance between our feet, all right? So we're gonna sit up nice and tall. You can put your hands on the ground if you need it. You can take your hands up if you can do that as well. But we're gonna be here, okay? And all we're gonna do, we're just gonna rotate our knees over and put them on the ground. And then rotate them over and put them back on the ground. Again, if you can do this with your hands up, great. If not, no worries. All right, y'all? So we're gonna be here for about 30 seconds, team. Taking your time, there is no need to rush.
Let's make sure to use the muscles in our hips to push our knees down towards the ground. All right, our hips are working a lot here. Okay, team, we're gonna add on a glute stretch. You're gonna twist over to the side and then bring your sternum over your knee, directly over that knee to stretch out the glute. Hold that stretch for a couple seconds and then rotate back to the other side and hit your other glute. Excellent job, y'all. Time to move on. We're gonna add in another exercise here. You're gonna press onto your knees and your feet and drive your hips up using your glutes and your hip muscles. This one is a little bit challenging, all right? So if you're struggling with this, team, you can actually take your hands and put them on the ground to assist you in getting up, just like this. Check it out. Pick whichever option works best for you. Either way, y'all, we're gonna be here for just a little bit longer. Here we go.
Y'all, I'm starting to feel really good. My back is feeling good. My hips are feeling good. It's time to start cranking up the intensity a little bit. And it's actually gonna be an exercise pair. We're gonna do 2 exercises back to back. All right, we're gonna do 2 sets of 10 of each of these exercises, all right? Exercise number 1 is a glute bridge. Exercise number 2 is a sit-up.
Here we go, team. We've got 10 reps of glute bridges. Let's make sure that our spine is staying in line the entire time. Before you press up for that glute bridge, make sure that your low back is pressed into the ground and that your feet are about hip distance apart. If you feel some pressure in your knees, turn those toes out to the side just a little bit. That should help. Okay, you should be done with those glute bridges. We're on to sit-ups. You've got 10 sit-ups, team. Team, if the sit-ups are becoming challenging, feel free to straighten your legs out. The farther out in front of you your legs are, the easier that sit-up will be. You can do straight-legged sit-ups if you need to. We got our second set of glute bridges coming up, team. If you're still not done with those sit-ups, put this video on pause for a second and finish up those reps. Team, check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? Let's make sure that in these glute bridges, we are not arching our low back. This is a big no-no. That's not where we want to be. We want to make sure that we're pressing our low back into the ground and just using our glutes and our upper hamstrings to lift the legs up. After all, it is called a glute bridge, not a back bridge. Last set of sit-ups, y'all. Here we go. Make sure you're keeping your hands on some part of your body. We do not want to be flinging our arms to sit up, team. That is using momentum, and we want to be using our abdominals. This is an abdominal warm-up after all. It's almost time to move on. If you need to finish up these sit-ups, put this video on pause.
Nice work on those glute bridges and sit-ups, team. Hey, we have another exercise pair that we're gonna do 2 sets of 10 of, just like we did with those glute bridges and sit-ups, okay? You're gonna want your mini band for this one, so go ahead, y'all, grab that mini band, get ready. So check it out, this is exercise number 1.
With field goal rotators, we wanna be tall. Grow through the crown of our head and pull our shoulder blades back. We're trying to keep our triceps and biceps parallel to the ground the entire time as we rotate our hands as far in each direction as possible. When we pull our hands in front of our face, let's rotate our pinkies together. We want to be getting a little bit of elbow rotation in this move also. It's not solely about the shoulders here.
Exercise number 2 in our little pair, okay? It is that shoulder retraction drill, all right? So you're gonna take your mini band, you're gonna put it on just below the elbows, okay? And from there, y'all, you're just gonna hold your arms out in front of you. And from there, team, you're gonna pull those shoulder blades back, big proud chest, and then relax. Pull the shoulder blades back together and then relax. Try not to, as you're doing this, y'all, let's try not to break our form. Try not to lean forward when we're doing this, okay? We just want to stay tall and coming right here. It's a small movement, but it's an important movement, all right, y'all? So, same thing, you've got 10 reps there, and then we're going back to the field goal rotators for 10, and then we have one more set of those shoulder retractions, okay?
Here we go, y'all. Field goal rotators are starting. If you did not finish up those retractions, y'all, put this on pause real quick and finish up your shoulder retractions. Those are going to be real important for all of your lifting. Let's get it, y'all. Last set of these shoulder retractions. I know those shoulders are starting to burn, but it is a good burn, y'all. Here we go.
So next little gonna do, y'all, we're still using the mini band. We're gonna be focusing on the glutes, okay? So we're gonna take that mini band, team. This is gonna be a squat with a hip external rotator, okay? So we're gonna be here. We're gonna take that mini band, y'all. You're gonna put it either just below or just above the knees, all right? From there, y'all, we're gonna do 3 sets, okay? 3 sets of 5 on each leg. It's gonna look like this.
Make sure that you're maintaining good squat position in these rotations. Head is up, chest is up, hips are going backward, our knees are slightly over those toes. Stand up in between each one, y'all, and shake out those hips. They're gonna need it. When we're here, team, let's make sure that we're not breaking through the ankle. Check out this close-up to see what we should be doing with our feet.
Hey, we've got one last little drill in our warm-up before we're ready for our lifting, okay? So check this out. We're gonna put 3 exercises on repeat. We've got 20 seconds of each exercise. You're gonna be on me on each of these exercises, okay? So check out these exercises, all right? Exercise number 1, what we're gonna be doing, y'all, is called a switch tap, all right? So one foot is gonna be in front of the other. We're gonna be on those toes in a slightly athletic stance, and we're just gonna tap and switch our feet right here, just like that. Okay, so that is exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, we've got reverse lunges, team, all right? So we're gonna be standing up nice and tall, just driving our knee back and then coming all the way back. Okay, y'all? Coming right here, just like that. That is exercise number 2. Finally, y'all, exercise number 3, we're just sticking with a hold. It is a bear hold. We're gonna be in a bear crawl position.
Put those knees underneath the hips, the wrists underneath the shoulders. Lift the knees 3 inches off the ground and breathe. All right, team, here we go. Switch taps. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 20 seconds of switch taps. Let's hit it. Almost there, y'all. We've got lunges in 3, 2, 1. We got those lunges, y'all. Let's work. Moving on to that bear hold, team, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We are down on the ground in that bear hold, y'all. You're doing great. Keep that core nice and tight. We're here for just a little bit longer. Don't waver. Excellent, y'all. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch taps again, y'all. Let's work it. Let's work it. Here we go. Excellent job, team. Y'all are almost there. Stay working. We got lunges in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, y'all. We got those lunges in place. Let's get it, y'all. Last set of lunges. Let's go. Almost there, y'all. Keep working. Bear hold in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, y'all. Down in the ready in that bear hold. Let's work. Last 20 seconds, y'all. You got this. Team, you're almost there. Don't you drop. We're here for 3, 2, and 1.
Woo, team. Oh my goodness. I don't know about y'all, but I am breathing heavy. I'm feeling good. I am ready for this lift. I hope that y'all are too. I hope that y'all enjoyed that warm up. Hey, if there is anything else that you need to stretch personally, anything else that you need to move before you get started, do it now, okay, team? It is so important when we are lifting to make sure that we are totally warm and ready to go. So if there's any last little thing that you need to do before your lift, do it. Other than that, team, hey, thanks for joining me on this warm up. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Now let's get out there and train like an athlete.